again. See you again.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm making a video that I am really excited to make. We are comparing the K Swap NC to the 2.5 Swap NC, and I am super excited about this. Just to preface, we aren't doing a full comparison of the cars, we're really just doing a comparison of the swaps themselves. And what I mean by that is we're going to go through the cost of each swap, and we're going to talk about the modability of the engines, the reliability of the engines, power. We're going to talk about the easeability of doing the swap. So we are just breaking down the swaps for themselves, and I want to preface as well that this is about the K-Swap kit and not about swapping it any other way via RX-8 parts and all the other ways that there are to K-Swap. So I am doing a stock for stock because both of these utilize majority stock parts, so that's why I wanted to compare these. So let's jump right into the video. Starting off with the cost, we're going to start with the 2.5 swap. This is a fairly inexpensive swap to do. In total, you're going to spend around $1,000. Breaking that down, that's about $200 in parts, roughly around $400 for the engine, and roughly around $400 for a tune. Moving on to the cost for the K24, I'm just going with an easy kit that's going to let you use the stock trans, same as the 2.5 using the stock trans. That kit is going to cost you about $10,500 to $12,000. The K24 itself is going to run you about $1,200, and needing a dyno tune to get everything squared away is probably going to run you around $800. Now, there is other ways to K-swap the NC. I'm not going to go too much into that because I'm not super educated on it, but from my understanding, it's using a lot of RX-8 parts from the RX-8 kits. And I believe you have to swap transmissions and differentials and things. So it's not as comparable to the 2.5 that utilizes the stock parts as the actual K-Swap kit that also utilizes the stock parts such as the trans and the diff and the power steering. So that's why I'm kind of comparing these two kits rather than another way of K-swapping, if hopefully that makes sense. Now we're going to talk about the ease of doing the swap, starting with the 2.5. The 2.5 is really simple. It is almost like a direct 2-liter swap. The only difference is that you're taking the 2.5 parts off and throwing the 2-liter parts on the 2.5. But other than that, it's almost identical to just taking another 2-liter and putting it in. So I would say this is a really easy swap to do. Moving on to the K24 swap, this is definitely not as simple as the 2.5. It requires some fabrication, some modification to the chassis. You're going to need to swap out the subframe, and the ECU is also going to have to change. It's a bigger investment. It's a bigger time consumption. It's going to take more skills. So this is definitely not as easy as the 2.5 because the 2.5 is really just like a straight engine swap. The K24 is definitely, you're putting a different engine in a different chassis, therefore it requires more work. I don't personally feel like this is an insane amount of work to get a different engine in here, but I'm just trying to be transparent. There is a lot more work. Now we're going to go on to reliability and power. The 2.5 definitely makes less power than the K24. That's no secret, but it does have good power and good torque, especially considering how light these cars are. I think it's a really good option. But overall, I would say the 2.5 is definitely notorious for being less reliable than a K-Series. As far as modifying the engine goes, there is a decent amount of information on modifying the 2.5, and I think that it's a fairly easy engine to modify, but overall, compared to a K-Series, less options. But I still think in the grand scheme of things, the 2.5 has a ton of options to modify the engine itself. The K-Series is definitely known for making great torque, good power, very reliable. There's so many options to modify the K-Series as well. I mean, it's very common to swap a K20 head on there. There's so many parts that you can swap on there. There's so much that you can do really easily. It's been done. The K-Swap is in so many cars, so there's just a ton of information out there, and I think it's a really easy engine to figure out what you want to do and how you want to do it. Alright, that is a wrap on the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helps. If you guys are looking to do this swap, there is really no bad choice that you're going to make. Both of these cars are absolutely incredible to drive, and I enjoy driving both of them. Like, there's not one that I think is really better than the other at this point. I think they're both incredible, and I think both of the swaps have their major benefits, and it's really more suited to what you are looking to utilize the car as, and what suits your budget, and the power band that you're looking for, and the modability you're looking for. And I hope that this at least somewhat helps you. And if you aren't looking to swap either of these cars, maybe you should get one and swap it, because I'm obsessed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll catch you in the next one.